Let's solve this LeetCode challenge. It's called contains duplicates. Given an integer array, it's called nums, we have to return true if any value appears at least twice in the array. Otherwise, we have to return false. They give us some examples. Here we have 1, 2, 3, and 1. We have to return true because 1 appears twice. It appears here at the beginning and also here at the end. In this case here, we have only distinct elements, 1, 2, 3, 4, so we have to return false. One last example, we immediately see here 1 and 1. These are duplicates. We don't even need to check for these other duplicates or these duplicates here. Once we see a value appearing at least twice, we have to return true. So we don't need to process the full array. We can simply return true the moment we find a duplicate. So this here is my solution. We have the same method name, the same function name. It returns a boolean, true or false, and it receives this array. It's a vector of integers passed by reference and it's called nums. So here I'm creating a C++ map. The keys are going to be integers and the values are also going to be integers. So I'm calling it tracker and I'm now looping through my vector, the parameter, from start to finish, or at least until I find the duplicates. Here I'm checking at every iteration if the value that I'm encountering is a duplicate. To do that, I access my map, gets the key for the current value inside of my vector. So if I say nums index I, it means that whatever value is at index I inside of the array is going to be a key inside of the map. If it doesn't exist yet, it's going to get created. So first I increment the value here. By default, all the keys have a value of 0. By using this pre-increment operator, I first increment it. The first time I encounter an element is going to be incremented to 1. And then I check here if the value, which is currently 1, is greater than or equal to 2. If it's not, then I don't do anything. I simply proceed. The moment I find a duplicate, when I increment this using this pre-increment operator, I'm going to get the value 2. So this is going to evaluate to true, at which point I can stop everything and return true. Otherwise, if I was able to process the full vector without ever returning, it means that the vector only had distinct elements, in which case I can return false because the vector does not contain any duplicates. So actually I can use an unordered map for this. And now when I submit this, I pass the test cases. If you look again at my code here, at first I was using a map. It's the same technique, the same logic. It's just that an unordered map is a bit faster than a map in C++. You can read more about that and why that is. But for now, this is the solution in C++ to pass this LeetCode challenge. If you like my solution, please subscribe and I'll catch you next time.